Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kwakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Grimmage doing real well, and to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, preaching the gospel of Hamashiach, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth and diligence of mind in these last days and times. Yeah, so, you know how the situation about Esau's stock market system, and how it works, in general, So the so on the screen, so you see the phases of the the bubble, and Esau's his bubble making bubble making ideology. That's how the elites get rich. They have to create a bubble to suck the people in, and the ones that prudent and wise will see the trend before it becomes very, very, very how you say noticeable to the public. And that's one thing about the words of the Lord. You know, Amos chapter 3 verse 7 tells you about how the Lord revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets. I'll read that real quick. So this is the book of Amos chapter 3 verse 7 says, surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Ashai Ba'ashem Kwakadash will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right. So, hey, it's beautiful, to understand how Esau's system works, man. And then I'll get another precept. It's going to be from the book of Sirach. All right. Because our people just wake up and think that they're gonna have a productive here in captivity, but that's not the mindset, man. Being a servant of the Lord, it prepares you for the terrible days ahead. So the book of Sirach chapter 5 verse 15 tells you that be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. All right, because it's really, really necessary to know where your efforts are being distributed to. All right, so that way you don't get swallowed up, by the serpent in these last days. So you see the phases, all right, and then you look at the value of it could be a commodity, it could be a stock, it could be an object, for society in general around the whole world. So you see the different phases. All right, so you have the stealth phase, and then you have the awareness phase, you have the mania phase, and then you have the blow up phase. So the adage that tells you that the early bird gets the gets the best worm, the best pickings of the worm. That's what it's like. You know, serving the Lord, you have to get there early. You know, and let me get a precept about that. Uh, but right as I'm able to find it, yeah, it's on the tip of my head. All right. Yes. So this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse. I'm gonna start from verse 12, and I'll stop at verse 14. It says, "Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yea, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek for her. She prevented them that desire her in making herself first known unto them. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors." Yeah, so that's how opportunities from the Lord are. All right, you understand the proverb that the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, talked about. The man that found a treasure in a field and he went to sell all he had so he could obtain it. That's the same mindset you have to keep, in this journey in Babylon. And it protects you against the wiles of the devil. Okay. So you understand that you have to give up your so-called worldly, let's see, your worldly hustles or your worldly struggles, and you have to reevaluate it and know that it's not where it is. So the words of the Lord, it's not like up and down, up and down, up and down. It's steady. The value of the word of the Lord is much more valuable than gold and silver and the riches on the face of the earth. Okay, so he tells you, it's his investment system works. All right, so when you're aware, you find a little pattern here and there, you get up in there. Before you know it, the big boys want to get up in there too and throw their name, throw their name in the ring, throw their hat in the ring, and then they use the media to promote the people, promote the awareness, have an awareness campaign to sucker the people in, to get the wave rolling, and then once they get to the top of the mountain, they just change the rules of the game and take their profits, let it slide a little bit, and let it go up, and then they just get out, and let it fall all the way down. That's how they make their money, you know, ups and downs. So you have to understand, when you get into the market, this mindset is very, very very, very important to understand. So you don't get swallowed up, so you don't end up losing your money, So you have to, you have to be aware of what the Lord has said before you, His gospel. All right, it's a sure investment. All right, that's why you have to stay steady with the words of the Lord. So I'm going to read from the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 12. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." Yeah, so when folks don't understand how the system of Esau works and they think it's going to benefit them in the long run, they are sadly mistaken. Because the Lord has already set this plate up for failure, so there is no long run here, man. That's why it's important you get in with with the program of the Lord. Just like the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua said, give to Caesar what is Caesar, and to the Lord what's the Lord. So you have to understand how both systems work. There is no unity between the system of the Lord and the system of Esau, and it is required of you to understand how both works. That's the mindset of being a wise serpent. Be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. All right, meaning don't you know, don't shoot yourself in the foot, man. You know, you have to understand how to maneuver through these days and times that we're in. And then another precept would be from the book of Job, chapter 12, verse 6. And then it says, "The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Lord are secure, in whose hand the Most High bringeth abundantly." Yeah, so you have to understand, man, that the stock market was really made for the elites, and you don't want to get caught up in their shenanigans. That's why it's very, very important to pay attention and don't get suckered in, man. You know, and you want to join the club. Yeah, so just understand what the Lord has said before you, the straight and narrow path. All right, so you don't compromise your your journey. Your values. The words of the Lord that He's given unto you. So you do not pervert the words of the Lord. All right. So final precept will be from the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verses 1 and 2. It says, Lo, everyone that thirsteth, come to the waters, and he that had no money, come buy and eat. Yeah, so how you gonna be able to, get in the stock market when you don't have no funds? Yeah, so that's that is a major block right there. But when it comes to serving the Lord, you have to devote your time, to get up in there. And it says, "Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price." Yeah, that's how it is, man. It's open for the elect. It's open for our people to get in there and you know get the meats, get the value, get the riches that the Lord has set before us. But with the stock market, when you don't have no funds, all you're doing is just watch the trend. You're basically a window shopper, But when you're serving the Lord, you don't have no time to be window shopping because you're already in there. You're already in the store looking at the valuables that you want to use to make it to the next level, all right, in your journey towards righteousness, all right. The verse 2 says, Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. All right. So you got to understand, where your efforts have to be placed. Your focus, your faith. All right. That's your currency, to to have access to the Lord's wisdom. You got to have faith in the Lord. Hamashak Yahushai. All right. And you won't have to, be worried about the roller coasters of this world that you see. So that's the point that I can, don't get carried away with the stormy weathers of Babylon, man. You gotta have a sure foundation and always be ready, man. Always be ready, to deal with the ups and downs of this society because when everything comes crumbling down, you have a sure foundation and you know how it is, man. The words of the Lord is enough for the wise. Shalom.